Welcome to another episode of Moto Maverick USA. The weather is finally changing and it's the perfect time for a fall camping trip. So today I'm headed out to Mineral State Park, which is just west of Fort Worth, to meet up with Igor for his birthday. I've been looking forward to this trip so I can test out my new GIVI Canyon panniers that I installed recently. Check out that video. I'll put a link in the top right corner. I'll talk a little bit more about the luggage setup and what I'm packing when I get there and start unloading. I'll just kind of pull it out and show you what I got, what I take with me. It all went in to the luggage very well. I've had some issues in the past trying to cram everything into my one giant duffel bag, but it was so much easier this time with all the extra space. I'm almost at the campground. I'll check back in with you when I get there. I have never been to this campsite before, so this will be fun. New place. Oh, it's a burn ban. That sucks. Alright, got all checked in. I'm gonna head to camp. Alright, well, we are here, and this is literally right next to the restroom. Alright, so I'm here at camp, and I figured I'd just show you kind of what I packed for this trip. I did open this up already to get the camera equipment out, but that's not a big deal. This is my camp chair. I will pull that out and show that to you in a minute. It's not really compact, but it is designed to be a backpacking chair, but you know, it does the job. In my main pouch, which I used to have everything packed in here before I got these side bags, so it was real tight fit, but I was able to get most of what I needed in here. Got the rest of my recording equipment, my drone, battery bank, solar chargeable. This is my entire kitchen right here. Got one of just a little small backpacking stove that takes the canister of gas cup. My fishing equipment, fishing pole, lures, string, all that kind of stuff. My camp table, air pump for the mattress, and then just a sleeping bag, which I don't use a stuff sack for. I just kind of cram it in there around everything else. And that's all that's in there. I'm not going to pull a sleeping bag out right now. In this side case here, tent footprint, tent pegs and pole, the tent itself, sleeping pad. This is a new one for me, the big Agnes Divide insulated bag, so I'm looking forward to using that tonight. And then my Nemo pillow with a cover for it. So that's everything that goes in this side. This is all the actual camp setup with the tent and everything, and it fits in here great. Didn't have any issues there. Let's go to the other side. Same bag setup on this side. Nothing's different here. Tennis shoes, dry sack right here has all my clothes in it. Bathroom bag, some microfiber towels. This is really cool. It's a Hatchet, but it also has a flint and steel in it, a mini saw. You can also use it as a hammer. It's got a flat side. I'll pull that out and show it to you here in a minute. And then I've got my camp saw. This thing is fantastic. It'll cut through just about anything. Great for processing firewood and all that. We have a burn ban right now, so I'm not going to be able to use that. I've got my Benchmade camp knife, and that's everything that's in this side. So I can get everything that I need in these 3 bags. In the top case here, I've got some emergency equipment, first aid kit, tire kit, and my cooler that fits right in here in this top case. Nothing in it yet. I need to set up camp and then head to the store. There's a Walmart right down the street. Anyway, so that's everything that goes into my bags. I'll get everything set up and laid out, kind of show you some of the some details on a couple of items that are pretty cool. Alright, so this is a two-man tent, but it's plenty of room for me and a little bit of gear. What I'm really excited about is my new sleeping pad. This is the Big Agnes Divide. It came very highly recommended by the Motocamp nerd and Dork in the Road, which I'm a huge fan of. I love his videos, so some of this stuff is going to be inspired by him. Go check out his channel, Dork in the Road. It's awesome. Anyway, there's a video of him running over this sleeping pad with his motorcycle and his vehicle. So it's pretty sturdy. What I also have is this air pump. Pack's pretty light. It's pretty small, but it should definitely help blow this thing up. This came with a blow-up sack, but I'm not going to use that. Alright, so let's see how this thing does. It is loud. Alright, that didn't take very long at all. Alright, so I'm excited to see how that works out tonight. I'll let you know. And sleeping bag. All set up. This is nothing special, just a cheap, lightweight, 50 to 70 degree, something off Amazon. Alright, and then we've got the Pneumo Fill pillow, which actually is, the stuff sack is part of the pillow. It's built into it, so you kind of fold it over itself. It's kind of tricky to figure out how to do the first time, but yeah, so the stuff sack is part of the pillow, which is interesting. The cool thing about this pillow is that not only do you air it up, but it's also got a pad on it. So it's nice and soft. And another hack that I got from Dork in the Road is if you get a neck gaiter, put it over the top, you've got something that's easily washable, kind of a quasi pillowcase. Little hack from Dork in the Road. Alright, then you just air it up. There you go. Now you got a nice soft pillow. Alright, let's get the rest of the camp set up. So I told you I'd show you my chair. This is the Alps Mountaineering chair. It's pretty small, but it is comfortable to sit in. I like it because I can stretch my legs out, kind of like a reclined seating position. Really comfortable. Alright, let's go get some dinner. Well, it's dark now, but I said I'd tell you about my camp cooking setup. So it's pretty basic. This thing has a base for it, which is convenient if I'm on an uneven surface like I am right now. Just got the the ground to go off. This is one of the GSI Outdoors cook setups. It's actually the two-person cook setup. This bag that it comes in serves as your sink. It's waterproof, so you can hold as much water in there as you need. It's convenient for washing dishes and whatnot. But this is the pot, but all the other pieces fit into it. So each one of these is a full set. You got your pot here for cooking. Tonight I'm just going to be boiling some water in it for one of my dehydrated meals. Anyway, each of these kits comes with a bowl, an insulated bowl with a lid. And there's 2 sets, so you can cook for you and for one other. Since I have space, I also use this.
I bet you would like dark and darker, Luke.
To my stove, and I've got a little collapsible spoon here. So here's the stove that I take camping with me. It's real basic, nice, small, compact. It opens up and you can set your whatever pot you're using right on top of there, and it's great. It works very well. Just hooks right up here, and it's got a self-igniter here that works, and valve to control how much gas is coming out of there. So it works really well. So let's cook some dinner. All right, so tonight I'm gonna have one of these dehydrated meals. You know, it's food. I actually kind of enjoy them. I know it's not like high quality meal type food, but it's good. Something about making a dehydrated meal at camp is just something I enjoy doing. To each their own. I would like to at some point get to the point where I have like a skillet and I can make some steak and, you know, whatnot. But so I don't have a measuring cup, but it says it takes about a cup. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in here. And guessing is good enough. Are you feeling that was going to happen? Because I remember it not quite working last time either. Because I was afraid that might happen. And I'm glad that I bought the lighter. There we go. Works like a charm. And that just sits right on top of there. Pretty simple. I'll be back when it's ready. Actually, while that's cooking, I'll show you a couple other things that I have. I've got just a plastic silverware set that, you know, does the job. For these dehydrated meals, however, I prefer to use one of these elongated titanium, I believe it is, which is kind of ridiculous. But just a nice little titanium spork, and it reaches all the way down the bottom of that bag. It's great. Nice and cheap on Amazon. Alright, so we're just about boiling. So you tear the cover off of this. Please remember to take out the packet. You don't want to rehydrate that. That'll mess all kinds of things up. So once our water is boiling, which it is, I'm gonna turn this off, and then a cup and a quarter, which, like I said, I'm just gonna guess here. We'll see. Kind of cover what's in there. I think it'll be good enough. Then you just give it a little shake, I guess. Instructions don't say to do that, but I'm going to anyway. Seal it up. And then it says to wait 5 minutes. Open package, stir, reseal. Let sit an additional 4 minutes. So I will see you in 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes. So open it up. stir. This is when that long-handled sport comes in handy. Give it a good stir. And then seal up for another 4 minutes. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. So this is actually pretty good. I like this one. I think the pasta stuff works better for these meals. I think if it's like mostly meat, then it might be kind of weird. But this is just pasta and sauce. It's really good. I like it. Cheers.
How to tie a tie, because I never do it.
So I did want to show you the hatchet that I pulled out of my bag yesterday. I forgot to do that, and after I got camp set up, I ran into town to get some stuff and totally forgot. But this is really cool. I just bought this on Amazon. It comes in pieces, so you have your hatchet, also a flat end like I was talking about before. I will use this to drive stakes in, so I don't need to bring a separate hammer. But each additional section has something in it. Here's the flint and a compass on the bottom piece. If you unscrew this, you have an emergency whistle. And on this one, you unscrew this piece and you have a knife, a saw, can opener, all kinds of stuff built into that. So you just put your sections together. And now you've got your hatchet. It wasn't super sharp when I got it, so I sharpened it, but it does the job. Yeah, space is a premium when you're motorcycle camping, so having things like this that break down and pack small are extremely helpful. Alright, so apparently there's a fishing dock down here right by where our campsite is. I've got my traveling fishing equipment and we're gonna go check it out. Beautiful day outside. I don't know that you would call this hiking necessarily, but a nice little stroll through the woods. And we found our dock, but there's somebody there, so I don't want to bother him. I think I saw another access point to the water a little further back, so let's go check it out. I did not have the right shoes for this, but that's all right. We made it work. They're jumping. Just gotta find one. Our friend on the pier left. So let's go try it out, shall we? Got a couple nibbles over there, but nothing out of the water. All packed up, ready to go home. It was a lot of fun, successful trip. Got to test out the new bags, which are awesome, by the way. Check out the install video. I'll post it right up here. Thanks for coming along with me. And if you have any questions about any of the gear that I'm using, post a comment below. Or if you've got some really cool camping gear that you can't live without, I'd be interested to know what that is. I will see you on the road. Keep the shiny side up.